Hello, welcome back to another episode of FM26 Zero2Hero. Today I've got for you a double game episode. We are taking on Chester, who are currently in third. We're also taking on AFC Fylde, top of the league. Well, Chester actually dropped to fifth. Sorry, for somehow they've dropped to fifth. They was just third, maybe before the last game week. They're now fifth. Anyway, we're taking on Chester, and we're taking on AFC Fylde today. Both games are away from home. As you might have noticed in the league, we are 3 points behind Fylde still. In terms of our results, obviously we lost to Lincoln, and then we've not been terrible. We had this game against Merthyr. Then we had a bit of a break because we kept having this game here against Bamber Bridge delayed due to a waterlogged pitch, which meant that we played 2 FA Trophy games back to back. And also we beat that one 4-0. We've won that game on penalties. We've now drawn Dagenham and Redbridge in the quarter-final. But today, we are taking on Chester and Fylde, and to be honest, how today goes, AFC Fylde could be the game that sort of decides who goes top, or stays second, or who stays first. You know what I mean? It could decide who's going to be top of the league come the end of the month of February, which is then getting a little bit closer towards the end of the season. Also, we've got them games, and we've just got 2 months left of the season before it is finished. We are there or thereabouts, and we have been for most of the year now, and it's quite frustrating that we have not managed to nick top spot yet. We've drawn 4, lost 5, won 23. It's been disheartening to say, but we're still there. We're comfortably in second for now. Without further ado though, let's take on Chester. This is the team we're going with. We've got Daniels, Adozy, Pierre, Terry, Soda, Rodney, Skinner, Ashton, Lancaster, James, and Hollingshead in goals, of course. The man is getting a trophy, a statue, not a trophy, based on his performance against Lincoln last episode. So this is what we're going with. Let's go to the match, and let's get straight into it. No dilly-dallying, no beating around the bush. Let's just take on Chester. Let's see where we stand against some of the top teams, especially against Fylde. That'll be an interesting one, considering we beat them comfortably last time, 2-0. Since we beat them, I think they've been on one mental run. I think they've drawn 1 and then just won everything else. I don't think they've got points anyway. It's been absolutely insane, whereas we've drawn 2 in the last couple, which is a bit disappointing to say the least. Where we could have picked up some where they've drawn, we ended up drawing as well, so we didn't gain anything, and then we drew and they won, and they've now 3 points ahead of us. I think in the last episode they were 1, but now they've ended up increasing that by 2 more points. Skinner intercepts. Lovely jubbly Skinner. Daniels can't do anything with that though. He is surrounded. Sakira, what can you do with it? Tries to get around his man. Manages to find the pass to Woods, who has a shot. Hollingshead can gather that very comfortably. That is not troubling him. The man of his quality. Goes out to Skinner. Was probably 7 minutes in. We have a semi-longish highlight to Dozy. Finds Rodney. Rodney goes backwards. He finds Ashton. Ashton plays it out wide to Skinner. What can Skinner do with it? Nothing. He doesn't want to fancy taking on his man. We're just comfortable. Keeping the ball here. Passing it around. Mainly around our own defence. But there you go. It's a nice bit of build-up, I suppose. Skinner. All of that build-up. You'd me say, oh, it's a lovely build-up. And he just decides to lump it forward for some reason. And we lose out. And they do clear their lines. This is a very bizarre highlight, by the way, FM. If nothing's going to happen. Douche. Bainbridge finds Ogentolu. Ogentolu is through. He has a shot. Hollingshead does save. The highlight continues. Corner. Lee stands over it. Gets the crossing. Can we clear? We cannot. Leak gets above our defence, but he headers it over the bar. And again, for some bizarre reason, the highlight continues. It's going to be a long recording if this is 90 minutes of just highlights. Skinner goes down the line for a dozy. Sona goes to Rodney. Can bring it forward if he wants to. Decides Skinner's the better option. Sona goes down the line to Dozy. Can he find him? He can. Dozy tries to take on his man. Manages to take on his man. Cuts inside. Pierre is there. Turns. Shoots. And it's a goal. Kyrie Pierre, you absolute legend, has got us off to an absolute flyer inside 10 minutes. Absolute beautiful football. Dozy does well just to beat his man here. Creates some space. And Pierre takes it in well. Turns nicely in a tight little bit of space as well. And finds the back of the net. 1-0 Hereford. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Highlight continues, please no. We don't need a highlight to keep carrying on. Oguntola goes wide to Woods. Dozy's there to block. Lovely bit of backtracking from a Dozy there, you. Love to see it from your left winger. Hollingshead. Hold on to a ball for a long time. We're only 10 minutes in, dude. Just no time waste yet. Sona finds a Dozy, who finds Pierre in the centre of the park. Dozy then finds Skinner, who's hugging that touchline, but can't find Sona. Oguntola can drive and does drive down this wing. What can he do with it? Gets the crossway. Dausch is there to win the cross, but Lancaster rises higher and he gets his clearance. There's another ball into the box. Woods. And it's going over the bar. Never in doubt. Oh, we've ended the highlights. We could take a breath. Pierre on the edge of the box goes all the way back to Ashton in defence. Very bizarre choice of pass there, to be fair, from Pierre, but we don't complain. Skinner. Sona goes into Rodney. Finds a Dozy, who finds Jack. Jack back to Daniels. Daniels shoots. Hits the post. Terry's there on the rebound. Gets a little cross in. Can't really dig out much. And they do clear their lines from it. That is really unfortunate from Daniels there. Dausch to McGurk. McGurk finds Lee. There's a bit of space there. Oguntola goes for goal. They hit the crossbar from their shot. McGurk can get on that rebound as well. Digs out across. He's there for the head, and that's going way over the bar. In one highlight, we've seen the post hit, and then the crossbar at the other end. Hollingshead goes long. He's just cleared his lines. He's what bugger it. Dozy flicks it. Daniels can chase and will get there. He lays it back to Sona, who's on the edge. Gives it to Pierre. Skinner. Back to Pierre. Finds Terry. Daniels has a go from distance. That's a good save from their goalkeeper. We do get to see the corner. Dozy. Hands up. Where's this going to go? It's going back sort of post. Keeper gets a punch. It falls to Terry. Goes to James. Finds a Dozy. Cuts inside. Lays it back. I think he goes for goal. I mean, I don't blame him. Any sort of deflection in there, you never know where that ball is going. Dausch and McGurk. Back to Dausch. Is there a highlight to be had for them now? For Chester. Bainbridge. Back to Woodthorpe. It's intercepted by Terry. Beautiful interception. That's the end of that passage of play. No, we do get to see the throw in for some bizarre reason. Terry finds Rodney. Gives it back to Terry. What can James do with it? He's looking for Terry again, but is intercepted by McGurk. Woodthorpe. Long ball. Not going anywhere. James can intercept that easily. Rodney finds Pierre. Sona. Goes for the ball over the top. It's a beautiful ball over the top. Terry is there. He shoots. It's saved and it goes behind for another corner kick. That's a beautiful pass, by the way. And Terry brings it down beautifully. We have a throw in near their box. Skinner's there. Can he dig out the cross? Gets past his man. Plays it into Dozy's feet, who dinks it. There's no one there at that back post. Rodney, distance. Doesn't get anywhere. Dozy, back to goal. Still someone gets a shot off, but it's blocked. And they can carry this forward very dangerously as well. Oh, never mind. The game didn't think so. I thought it was going to be a dangerous attack. FM had other plans. Skinner finds a Dozy again. Down on this left-hand side seems to be where we want to be playing. Skinner has a pop. I mean, why not? Because this fell to him quite nicely, but it was never troubling anyone, was it? It's a reason why he's our left back. We've hit the 40th minute mark. There's 5 minutes to be played of this first half. Can we hold on to our lead? James gets a good head away. Comes out to Lee. Lee to Leak. Finds it wide to Woodthorpe. Woodthorpe, can he get a cross in? He beats the man. Gets the cross to the back post. Woods flicks it back. Oguntola there. Hollingshead with an absolute phenomenal save yet again. That man is on a 7.0 rating, by the way, behind my webcam. Absolute phenomenal save from Hollingshead. Hopefully, just the 1 minute added on, which you like to see. 20 seconds left to be played. Hopefully we can hold on now. James just pushes the foot straight through it. Somehow finds Daniels with a clearance like that. Here, Terry's out on the left, on the right. Dozy's on the left. Dozy keeps bringing it forward. Pierre's continues to run. What's that? Oh, it's half time. It's half time. We can't blow up there. I thought we was on a bit of a chance then. But hey, half time. 1-0 to the good. Let's keep it going. Second half. I want the same again. Hopefully we grab a second goal and take some a bit nervousness away, because obviously any drop points is at the minute quite disastrous with the way Fylde are playing at the top of the league. What a massive throw in. There is a head. Hollingshead does gather though. Wait for everyone to get into their positions and then probably just lump it up the pitch, knowing him. Yep. Can Jake bring it down? He cannot. Sassy wins the head instead to find Woods. Woods to Sakira. Goes long. Anyone going to get the end of this? James does, but Dausch also gets there. Has the shot. Hollingshead tips it wide. James is a very, very lucky man with that one. Lucky Hollingshead's an absolute unit in that net. It's the corner kick of Woods. Dozy manages to get his head to get away. Lee goes for a goal from distance. And it's gone in. I thought that was going wide, but what an absolute finish that is from Lewis Lee. Well, as the game said there, I say, take a bow, son. This just fell to him on the edge of the box. He brought it down and had a go. I thought it was going well wide. And it's managed to find in the back of the net. We are 1-1, but can't complain if that's the goal we're conceding. That is absolutely phenomenal, to be fair to the lad. Right, we need to find something now. Can we do it? Can we find a moment of magic? Yes, a second. Here. Intercepted. Bainbridge. Ogantolu is fouled. Skinner's, for some reason, dragged him down. We wouldn't be surprised to see a yellow card here. He's not. He's been given a warning. It's only been 3 minutes since the second half, and I feel like I need to make subs. I can't do that to someone. Here, just boots it at the pitch. Is not taking any chances whatsoever there. Woodthorpe finds Dausch in behind. A lovely run. Lays it back to Woodthorpe. Goes for a goal. And that has gone over the bar. We have a bit of a break now, FM. My heart can't take it. They're just on the attack a minute. They are currently generating a better XG than us as well. To be fair, I don't think we can afford to drop any more points, so I'm going to go attacking. And then when the chance comes, I think I'm going to make some subs. Daniels might be coming off, our top goal scorer. A Dozy. What can you do with it? Beats his man, gets inside. Terry is there, and it is blocked. And it goes behind for a corner kick. Just get to the 60th. Get to the 60th. I like getting to the 60th minute to make some subs. I don't know why. It's when I like to see some change. Sona to Terry. What can you do with it, Terry? There's no one running in front of you. You just got to carry that ball. Finds James out on the right. James plays it back for Terry to run onto. Can't get there though. Leak is sweeping up. The players are... There's a penalty. A penalty for what? Sassy obstructed Terry. Apparently, we will take that penalty all day long. Let me tell you. If it's the difference between 3 points or 1. Terry steps up. Can he find the net? He can find the net. That man can score a goal whenever he wants. I mean, he's not been having the greatest game compared to what he had against Lincoln, but he stepped up when it mattered most. And he's found the back of the net with a penalty kick. See what we got. We've got Hamilton. Bring him on for Pierre. Onanuga for Adozi. And Martins for Daniels. Let's just mix up the front line a little bit. 3 of our subs done. 3 of them in the front line. The next couple of subs probably are going to be someone like Skinner or James. James needs to come off actually. Balogun. That needs to happen. That man is knackered out there. Hamilton finds Terry out wide. What can you do with it, Terry? You can find James. James gives it back to Terry. Turns backwards, goes backwards, needs to do something with it, and he does. He finds Lancaster in defence. Passing around the back, keeping the ball. Nice little bit of build-up play again. Skinner, you know what? Just keep passing around the defence. That's fine. We're winning. I'm in no rush anymore to find a goal. James has lost it. Woodthorpe finds Dausch in behind. There's so much space for him. What can he do? Can he score? He cannot. He misses the target. There wasn't even a save there. He's just completely missed. He's a very... Well, we're a very lucky team. He's very unlucky. Ashton finds Skinner. Hollingshead now out to Balogun. Just come on. Fresh bit of legs. To Terry inside. Terry finds Hamilton. Goes into Martins. Back to goal. But he can lay it back. Hamilton goes for the ball behind. Onanuga can get onto this. Can he beat his man? He cannot, but he does get a corner kick from it. So we will not complain at that. Ashton is over it. Our centre-back is taking the corner. In it comes. Keeper's going to get to this. And does. And holds on as well. Not even the punch this time. Goes for the long ball. Flanagan can easily gather though. It's going to be the end of the highlight game or what? Apparently not. Apparently we're going to see another highlight somewhere in here. It's Rodney passing it around at the back. I don't know why FM is being like this today. Seems to be dragging out the highlights a lot. Half of these passes and all could be missed, couldn't they? Rodney. Back to Lancaster. Flanagan can bring it forward and does. Keeps it going. Can he beat his man? Does beat his man. Gets the cross in as well. Martins is there. Can't get his head to the ball though. Even though he was in front of his man, I feel like he should be doing better there with that jump. Lee to Murray. Doushing behind again. Our defence stands strong. He does. He lays it back. Shot from distance. Hollingshead gathers and holds comfortably. That could have been devastating. Puts the ball down. That's the end of the highlight. Skinner gets the cross in. Cleared by Leak. Terry's going to get on the end of it though. Can he do something? Can he get his own cross in? He tries. Odenuga's at the back post. He ain't going to get there though. Falls to Rodney on the edge. Surely he shoots. He doesn't. Comes to Sona who has a dig. And Bobby Jones catches very easily. Our team are looking a little bit disheartened and sad. So let's throw an encouraged shout out there, shall we? That made things a lot worse. Let's bring in Voltman for Terry. Just to rest him up ready for next game as well. We don't want him to get hurt or injured now. Especially now that we've got AFC Fylde. Literally in a couple of days' time. It's blocked. It goes out for a corner kick. We are slowly approaching the last 10 minutes of the half of the game. Not just the half of the game. We are holding on. Just about. But we're holding on. Murray gets his cross in. Norcott's there. Gets the head. Alling's head beautifully saved though. I don't think that was ever, you know, that was ever troubling him. I think he just made that dive for the cameras. But lovely save nonetheless. Skinner goes inside the Sona. Sona looks for the ball over the top, in behind. It's a lovely pass. Odenuga can bring it down. Gets his cross out as well. I think Voltman might be offside. He looked offside. Maybe not. But it's a goal kick. Either way. Norcott goes in behind for Dausch. But Lancaster can sweep and clear his lines. Odenuga not winning that ball in the here anytime soon. Ogentolu gets the ball in behind. Tries the ball in behind. But Ashton makes sure there was nothing on. Balogun loses out to a simple tackle, if I say so myself. He's missed the head. He's offside. I was going to say the tackle's led into a pass in behind. The highlight continues as well, apparently. Balogun, can he beat his man? He's already lost it once, but also beaten him once. Does get past Murray. Not fouled, though. Goes down a bit dramatically. Not fouled. They do have the ball. Can find the ball. Norcott heads it back to Ogentolu. Plays it down the line for Norcott. There's a man in that box, I swear. He's not getting there though. Lancaster heads it clear. Lee, we don't let Lee shoot from that edge of the box again after what he did last time. Finds Norcott with the head. It's not a bad chance at all. 7 minutes remain. 7 minutes for us to hold on for some 3 big points, I would say. Odenuga's definitely... Oh, he's not fouled him apparently. He was in the back, but we're not going to complain. Odenuga's there. He wants Skinner to make that run. He's not going to make the run, so he just decides to cut inside, goes himself, goes for the shot. Jones holds it. Odenuga's been pretty good since he's come on, to be fair to him. Norcott's going to win this. Oh, you don't have to win the head, he can break it down. There's no one tight enough to him. Dausch is there. Balogun's gets in front, though, just about. And it's another offside. We will take those. We will take those. We've now got 88th minute. 2 minutes remain plus injury time. We're holding on. Skinner is time wasting like an absolute gent. Gets the cross in. Voltman's there though. Is he going to win the head? It's blocked and a corner kick is on the cards. Let's see what we can do from the corner. You know what? Never mind. Every time there's 5 minutes added on. That's a lot of time. 3 of them have gone very quickly though. Fortunately. Hamilton finds Voltman out wide. Can he beat his man? Is he going to attempt to beat his man? He's somehow won a free kick there. You know what? I applaud that, Voltman. Taking the sting out of the game a little bit. Winning a free kick. Winding down some crucial seconds. And, yeah, hopefully this sees us practically over the line. Hopefully. Hamilton in no rush whatsoever to get this cross in. The keeper's come quite far off his line for this. Gets the dink in. Lancaster can't get there. Ogentolu can clear over his head. Dausch beats his man. Balogun cannot catch him. There's a man over who's pretty free. Can't find him though. Goes back to Ogentolu. And Odenuga can't get there either. Norcutt stay with the head. Hollingshead. Hold onto the wall, mate. Hit the deck. Lie on top of that. Kill some crucial seconds, please. Balogun. Mate, you've got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. That's all you got between you and 3 massive points for the league. Hamilton finds Sona. I think it's sure now this highlight is just going to be us passing it around. Voltman's not going to get on the end of that. Oh, he is. The defender's left it. Voltman's got the end of it. Balogun's got the end of that one. Somehow. For some reason. That's it, ref. Referee. The time is up. The time is now. 95 minutes played. We ended up winning the game. 2-1. Did AFC Fylde also play today? They did. They beat Morecambe 3-2. That was a close game. That could have been big for us. And nonetheless, we've done our job. We can't worry about the other teams. 2-1. Now, let's move on. I'm going to go forward a couple of days. We'll move on to the AFC Fylde game. Well, this is a kick in the teeth, isn't it? Terry wants to leave because he doesn't think his work permit's going to get renewed. Oh, God. Oh, no. It does seem like the only option, doesn't it, Terry? Where are you from then, Terry? You're a Finnish. You played in Partick Thistle. Oh, this is disappointing. I mean, he's got the potential to be a Sky Bet League One player and he needs to leave. How much are you worth? 7 to 50k. It's the only option, isn't it, Terry? Sends in a transfer request. Oh, that is absolutely gutting. At least we get the season with him. We get the rest of the year with him. We can worry about a replacement come the transfer window next time. Absolutely in the teeth. Anyways, disappointing news aside, we have got AFC Fylde to worry about. This is a bigger test for us. Like I said, if we go through the results, look at this. This is absolute a freak of a run. They lost to Chorley 3-1 back in the 17th of October, and they have just not lost a game since. This is absolutely mental. I have no words. But we take them on today, and this could, I would say, make or break our season. If we lose, we go behind by 6 points. And based on that run of form, that is a big 6 points to make up. Draw, we stay 3. Win, I think we go top. I think our goal difference is a little bit better. Let's address the team. Go out there and impress me. Been on a good run-ish. Not bad, not as good as Fylde's. But let's kick off and go for it. We are in our blue today, not in the white. We are in the blue. And there's to be no kickoff highlights. Hamilton. There is a slight rotation, by the way. Hamilton is playing instead of Pierre. Onanuga's playing on the left instead of a Dozy. Balogun's back in, as you can see, with the cross. Not a terrible cross. A great cross in the end. But it's a header that's gone over the bar. I mean, I thought the defenders were getting that, so it's not a terrible cross. And I realised it's gone way over them. Onanuga had a decent chance there. Almost now, bringing it forward. Can bring it forward. Balogun, just like he's not even there. He just ghosted straight past him, but then does recover well and wins the free kick. Oh, he's being warned. He's got a yellow card for that. He's been given a yellow card for that. For a little shirt falling out of defence. Balogun, mate. Do it again. Do it again. Ward. What can you do with it, Ward? You can find Balogun. Back to Ward. You can find Rodney. Oh, look at the space for Balogun to run into. There's loads of it. Gets past this man. He's tripped. Referee, that's the second player now. Balogun has got 2 players booked out on this right-hand side. You'll love to see it. Hamilton. Decent cross into the box, please, sir. There's the cross. There's the back post. There's no one to win the header, though. Thomas clears. Sona gives it to Balogun, the man of the moment. Look, he's just driving into this space. He doesn't care. Decent cross. But they are up and win it. Lawson just clears his line then. Plenty of time for the defence, though, just to gather. Turn. And potentially launch another attack forward. They go long. Jake Daniels can bring it down, does, shoots, hit the post, and it's cleared. I think Jake's got to be scoring that. I think he's got to be scoring that. He's hit the post a lot lately. He's also not scored in quite a few. Well, I say quite a few. He's scored the other game, but not as many as he has done. Coming up to halfway of the first half, I would say currently we have been better. Balogun is a man on fire at the minute down there. He is injured, Sargent, apparently. Doesn't care. Well, he should care, because then he's just giving a pass like that. Actually, they don't want to hit us on the counter. They wanted to play out for their teammate. Is he injured? Or is he staying on? He's staying on. There's no sub yet. Gordon goes forward, but intercepted by Bickerton. Absolutely beautiful. What can Bickerton do with it? Cuts back. is fouled. Referee, these are dirty today. They've come for a fight. Okay, he's having a word. One final one. They could have 3 yellow cards in the first half. Oh, it's the free kick is taken. That was quickly taken, might I say. We've got a throw in. Onanuga finds Sona. Back to Onanuga. Cuts backwards slightly. Goes for the far post. Gets on the rebound. Bickerton tries to get the crossing. Can't get the crossing. Rodney, though. Make sure it doesn't lead to a counter-attack. And ball, referee. It's not given. You got to claim these things. Anyway, half-time approaching fast. I would say we are the better team here. We've been unfortunate not to get something at the minute. That does always come back to bite us in the backside as well. Thomas finds Sargent, who's been injured once by Balogun. Balogun this time does sort of impede him and give away. He's given a yellow, but this referee loves his yellows, doesn't he? Sargent's down again. He's going to be okay, though. The man is play acting. He knows a job in the WWE or something, that man. No way he can play act an injury like that. Hamilton. Bickerton. Ashton. I say that right. Probably the football players are probably better at play acting than... that was close. The football players probably play act better being hurt than the wrestlers, to be fair. 3 minutes added on. It's pretty much up, especially with the throwing going backwards. We need to get that ball into that box ASAP. Bickerton. Tries to beat his man, does beat his man, gets it back. Hamilton is there, and we have scored with the last kick of the first half. Harley Hamilton has absolutely repaid my faith in him with that goal right there. That is a huge, huge goal in this title race. And Bickerton, I mean, Onanuga's little flick here back to Bickerton is beautiful, but Bickerton just to that run and to find Hamilton has done incredibly well. We are 1-0 up against top of the league. This title race is on. It is on. Referee, where's the half-time whistle? Bickerton does get this tackle in. I'm doing in my head 5 + 3 is 8, right? I'm not going mad. We're now in 49. I won't be impressed, ref, if they score from this. You are well over your limits here. That's fine. Balogun can clear. There we go. Half-time at Mill Farm. 1-0 to Hereford. And I think, do we go top of the league from that? We don't. Oh, wait, it hasn't updated. We're only 3 points behind, right? This hasn't updated. We're doing well. Keep it going. That table's not updated. I don't know if we're top of the league on goal difference or not, because I can't remember what theirs is. Is there a kickoff highlight? There is not. Beautiful. I'm not going to tell Onanuga to shoot less often. The man's playing well out on the left here. I know he's only a 6.5, but he's been one of our better threats, and he set up Bickerton's assist absolutely beautifully. Bickerton digs out the cross. Daniels is there for the head, but he's not going to get there. Rodney intercepts. Can he shoot from the halfway? Doesn't. Lays it off to Onanuga. And maybe I should encourage him to stop shooting, because that is a dreadful attempt. Maybe I should encourage him to give up shooting and look for the pass. Bickerton, by the way, 8.0 at left back. Ward can't win that head. But Sona's fine. He can sweep up that pass and make sure there's nothing happening. Balogun can also do the same. And even bring it down very calmly and play it forward. Looking up the pitch now. James finds Onanuga with the head. Beautiful header. Balogun. What can he do with it? Can he drive? He doesn't. He looks for Terry instead. Man, it's leaving us Terry. Absolutely gutting that man's going to be going. Balogun takes it forward. Keeps taking it forward. He's got space to run into. Does he beat his man? He does not. He gets tackled by Sargent, but it does go for a corner kick. And we see the corner. I get excited when we get see corners, because most of the time they end with highlight. They end with they end the highlight. Don't get to see them. Keeper comes out and claims it anyway. They might as well just have ended it, shouldn't they? And the goalkeeper's gone down injured. How peculiar. He's just lumped it. That is bizarre. He's not even gone off. The goalkeeper has gone down with an injury, kicked it out because he's injured. He's staying on the pitch. They have a corner. Thomas is over at the man that got a yellow card very early on. Good header. But Whelan gets another one. Mayer brings it down and scores. Did he bring that down with his shoulder? By the way. I think he might, you know. I mean, it's a lovely finish. Take nothing away from that. Danny Mayer, well done. But pretty sure he's got that much time. He's brought this down on his shoulder, managed to turn and shoot. This angle is not going to really show it. It might be a little... I think it's just a normal chest. I'm not sure. But taking nothing away from the finish. However, you should not have that space in our box like that. Definitely not. Alright. The half an hour mark, the 60th minute, half an hour remaining mark is fast approaching. Daniels has not been the man that he used to be. He's coming off a dozy as well for Onanuga. I want to bring off Ward for Lancaster, please. And we'll go from there. We'll go from there. 3 subs in the 60th minute. We have a free kick as well. Hamilton lays it to the edge for Martins. Oh, he's offside. What an absolute waste of time that free kick was. And there's another highlight. Ryan, what are you going to do? He's going to go long, I imagine, if there's a highlight for this. Yeah. Not so long, that much. Coyle got loads of space in front of him to find a pass. Does. Healy-Byrne gets fouled by a dozy. I think he might be getting a yellow card as well. Yeah, there he is. There's a lot of yellows this game. Oh, it makes me a bit nervous. It makes me think that there may be a red card incoming for somebody. This referee does love his yellow cards. Bickerton, the man that's on a nice bit of form lately. Bickerton finds Hamilton, lays it for Terry, cuts backwards. Balogun's in the space out wide. Goes inside this time, is fouled by Mitchell. Referee, there we go. There's another yellow. See what I mean? This referee, he loves a yellow. And my prediction is there is going to be a red card to somebody. I'm nervous that it's going to be someone like Balogun. I don't want to take him off because he's playing so well. And he's doing really well on our right-hand side. Like beating his man constantly. And I fear that he's going to get a red card. Hamilton finds Terry. Can bring it forward a little bit, I suppose. Only a tad. And Balogun's just giving it back. He's just passed it back to the other team. Dixon loses out to Omerod. Omerod wasn't starting and he was in like the Media Dream 11. That's a bizarre choice. He must have been tired or something. Mitchell. Omerod. Thomas. Still on the yellow card from the early days and he's still going. Omerod's in. This is the man that was on the Dream 11. This is the reason why I mention it. And he's punished us. AFC Fylde get the second. I think there's a reason why they are currently sitting comfortably top of the league. When you play football like that and have a player like Omerod that can take that pass initially, and just carries on his run, just watch him go. That pass, by the way, in behind by Mayer. Beautiful. That finish, lovely. Can't be too disheartened. But it's very, very gutting that we took the lead in this. And we're now 2-1 down. Let's bring in PA. Well, the game read my mind. I think we should introduce Kyrie PA. I just done it. One step ahead of you, game. Tell you what, since they've scored, there's been absolutely nothing either. Skinner intercepts, but loses out to Mitchell. Ryan finds Mayer. Mayer finds the run of Jones. An absolutely beautiful run again. Cuts back. Can he do anything with the cutback? Lays it to Mitchell. Has a go from distance. That's a good save from Hollingshead. And it's a corner kick to Fylde. There's 5 minutes remain. I think we got to go very attacking, haven't we? I think we got to do it. Get everyone up the pitch as much as we can. We need at least a point so we don't fall further behind. We beat this team 2-0 going off as well. Now all of a sudden they've found one crazy bit of form. Like absolutely insane form this team is on. Healy-Byrne hits it over the bar. 4 minutes left. I imagine there's not going to be a highlight that continues from that. Nope. This time is going to trickle away as we hit injury time minutes. 6 of them to be added on. And we're now in the second. Can we find an equaliser? Martins gets past his man. He's running. Oh, Balogun. Come on, lay it back to Rodney. Rodney goes for a goal and it's tipped over. What an absolute fantastic save that is. But who's this? Hollingshead has gone up for the... Oh, we don't get to see it. Hollingshead went up for the corner. I can show the highlight. FM, you can't give me a thing of Hollingshead up for this corner and not show it. On the excitement of a goalkeeper potentially scoring a goal. Thomas loses out to Bickerton. Beautiful tackle. It's going to go for a throw-in. Thanks to that corner flag. There's a minute left. A whole minute. We scored our first in the last kick of the first half. Can we score and equalise in the last kick of the second? Even though they've got the ball and they're not going to throw it in any time soon, are they? Here it comes. There's 20 seconds for us to get that ball and get it forward. Jones. Healy-Byrne. She goes for goal. Hollingshead stumbles it and it's a corner kick. That's the end of the game. That's the end of the game. Hollingshead couldn't catch it. He couldn't catch it. And it's gone out. There it is. Full time. We were 1-0 to the good. And we've ended up losing 2-1. Away from home, albeit. But not to get a point from the game. Very disappointing considering we played quite well. Based on everything here. Hey, yo. 6 points behind. We need some teams to pull their socks up and do us a favour here in this league now. So AFC Fylde now don't look like a team that's going to lose anytime soon. Anytime soon. Anyways, in terms of when I'm coming back, we're going to see how the season progresses. So I have no plan in mind at the current time on when I'm going to come back. If we get to like the final of this, I'll probably come back to the final. Just because there's a final and a trophy for us. We're taking on Dagenham and Redbridge in the next round, who's in the league above, in the National League. That'll be a tough fixture. Otherwise, I'm going to take each game as it comes, and depending on like how it goes, one of the games could be like, we need to win this one to keep in the title race. We need to, if we lose, we've lost it, sort of thing. So yeah, I'm just going to come back whenever I feel like it, in other words. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And please do remember to leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. You would do me a massive favour by doing so. I will catch you in the next one.